Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced a $10 billion deal on another round of emergency pandemic funding requested by the Biden administration. This $10 billion COVID package will give the federal government, and our citizens, the tools we need to continue our economic recovery, keeps go. The money will be directed to domestic needs for vaccines, tests and therapeutic drug treatment. About $5 billion in international aid to combat the pandemic abroad was dropped from the deal because senators could not come to terms on how to pay for it. White House spokeswoman Jen Psaki noted that the amount was less than half of the $22.5 billion the administration initially asked Congress to approve. This obviously does not meet all of those dire needs in this country, she said at a White House press briefing earlier in the day when asked about. Schumer said Congress will pursue a second supplemental funding bill later this spring to provide international funding, and that it will likely be linked to additional aid for Ukraine. Timing is tight. Schumer has already taken the first step toward quickly approving the aid, by advancing a legislative shell last week that can ultimately include the COVID bill. Floor time is limited in the chamber this week when the Senate will debate the Supreme Court confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. The COVID funding also will still need to be approved by the House of Representatives, and Congress is set to adjourn next Friday for a 2-week Easter recess. Schumer and Senator Mitt Romney, Republican Utah, reinvigorated stalled talks over COVID aid that was originally included in a recent bipartisan $1.5 trillion government spending bill, but the money was scuttled at the last minute when a critical number of House Democrats objected. Some of that money would have been offset by cutting previously approved COVID funds to states, and rank-and-file lawmakers were given little notice of the change agreed to by party leaders. Romney engaged in talks with the understanding that any new spending had to be offset and that unspent, previously approved COVID funds had to be on the table as a way to pay for it. Importantly, this bill is comprised of dollar-for-dollar offsets and will not cost the American people a single penny. Congress has approved nearly $6 trillion in spending to date to combat the pandemic. At least 10 Republicans will need to support a vote on the deal, assuming all Democrats are on board in the evenly divided 50-50 Senate.